Hey guys, how are you? Today is my son's 9th birthday, which is good if you're him. It's also Sunday and it's snowing, so that's all fun stuff. So today we're going to talk about living on purpose, and Lynyrd Skynyrd is here to help us with their classic song, FreeBird, which is an oldie but a goodie. I think of it from Forrest Gump and just generally a nice song. It's a good spin song, starts slow, ends fast. It's like 12 minutes, sucks up a lot of class. You know, it's a good hill, whatever. So living on purpose or intentionally, what does that really mean? Well, intentions, we know those from yoga, right? Setting an intention for your practice. I remember sometimes I'd be like, I hope I get something out of this. Other times I'd have like totally deep intentions, I promise. But what it really means to me, and what I think is very important for you today, is getting started. And not being critical if you don't know what your exact goal is at the end. So for instance, I knew I wanted to do something in health, wellness, fitness or something. And so when I started this whole wellness thing, right? I started with the health coaching. It was a year-long program. And when I signed up for it, I didn't really know where it was going to take me, but I knew it was going to take me somewhere. And that was good. And when I think from where I was when I started to where I ended up, huge change. And that's okay. But it wasn't, I have to be, on the cover of Health magazine or something after a year, because that wasn't my goal. My goal was just to move forward. So when you have goals, just moving forward is enough. And if you don't even know what your end goal is, that's okay too. Just start moving. So for example, with women, sometimes we typically put off stuff for ourselves, our health, and it happens time and time again. Women in their weight. I'll lose weight when things are calm at home. Or I'll get serious about my health when, the kids are back at school. There's no time like right now because there's never going to be a perfect time. So then start today. Because you need to be having purpose, intention, and you need to take care of yourself. So let's just start today. I'm not saying you need to decide you're going to weigh X by, May 1st or whatever. Let's just start moving, figuratively and literally, towards a goal. Because we know what's going to happen if you don't. You're going to stay in neutral, and you're going to have more of the same. So when we have more of the same, it can be very hard on us psychologically because we know we really want to make a change, right? So we know that I want to do something more with my life. I know I really need to lose the weight. I need to break up with a boyfriend or whatever it is that we're afraid of. And sometimes just pulling the Band-Aid off is way easier than being in that just tortured pre-ripping the Band-Aid off stage, because we know we should do it, but we're scared. And we're trying to talk ourselves out of it. And do we take the easy way out? Do we poll all of our friends until we find one that we can talk into giving us the right answer? Maybe that's just me. So living on purpose is making sure that we have a goal, but we're also kind to ourselves while we're pursuing the goal. So there were things along the way when I was figuring out this whole health thing that some things didn't pan out. A girlfriend and I, we were going to do this great wellness series last summer, and it was going to be so amazing. We were doing it with this boutique fitness club in town, and there was going to be 3 or 4 places that were going to do it with us, and we were going to make so much change and so much money. It was fabulous. And then not exactly. Not from our lack of effort, just, a variety of things. So it wasn't our responsibility, our fault. It wasn't like we dropped the ball. Just sometimes things happen. So not to get too attached to the outcome, but we were moving in the right direction. And I knew, and she knew, that we did the best we could. We learned from it, onward and upward. So living on purpose, having intention, having that internal drive to want bigger and better for ourselves, and being okay with not knowing exactly where we're going to be 6 months from now. I mean, I have goals for my business and for myself. You know, by the end of the year, I want to be here more or less. But if I'm not there exactly, I'll still be able to sleep. It's not that strict. But I've also left room to totally pass them by on my way to something big, because life's cool like that sometimes. All right, happy Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow.